Hey, what's going on? Watch this video to learn how you can be entered to win a free week of in-person training with me. It's easy and we'll talk about how to do it. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Real World PDR Training on YouTube, and hit that notifications button. That'll make sure that you see all the kick-ass PDR content that I put out right here on YouTube. Hey, what's going on? This is Jim with realworldpdr.com. Today I'm sitting in my home office. This is the space that I've set up to make YouTube content and content for the website www.realworldpdr.com. Today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at 2020 and answer some frequently asked questions. 2020 might be what most people would call a shit show. I call it a year ripe with growth opportunity, both personal and professional. This year I had plenty of real friends come through for me. This year, I also had a lot of fake friends show who they really were. We went through a complete restaff of my shop, and I know the big news in 2020 was COVID. Yes, I actually caught COVID myself. A lot of my family caught COVID. I lost family members to COVID. And COVID did absolutely affect the revenue at the shop. In my personal life, I'm still going through a divorce. Don't feel too bad, it was about time. Throughout all this, I still absolutely tried to help as many people as I can. I still made YouTube content. I still made content for realworldpdr.com. Now, throughout all of this, Real World PDR actually grew a little bit, which is awesome. I've got some goals for the rest of the year and next year that we're going to talk about. But first, I'd like to thank all of you who have supported me. So that goes for my subscribers on YouTube, of which there are almost 14,000 of you here, right here in the Real World PDR community. A special thank you for all of my members at realworldpdr.com. Those of you that have made the jump from YouTube subscriber to actual member. That is the best way to support me, and I can't thank you guys enough. And of course, I need to thank some of these tool manufacturers too, because these guys volunteer tools for me to give away to members of realworldpdr.com. Those are going to include Anson, Membersonlyrealworldpdr, Xcalibur, Dent Reaper, Get a Grip, Push Metal, Dent Mate, Stanliner, Precision PDR Tools, Dentless, Stuckey, Elimadent, Dent Stuff, and there's more. And I know I'm forgetting somebody and I'm sorry, but thank you guys so much. It's awesome that you guys volunteer your products for me to give to members at realworldpdr.com. Also, I have to shout out Real World PDR Fan Nation. That has been an excellent community. We have staffed that with rockstar PDR techs, also brand new guys who can ask questions at will. Like I said, it's a great community, almost 1,200 strong. If you're not on Real World PDR Fan Nation, check it out on Facebook. Answer the questions, we'll let you right in. This year, we also saw dozens of you for in-person training, whether it was one of the workshops that we held, or if you came for one-on-one in-person training with me. Now, the majority of those one-on-one in-person trainees have moved from trainees to now having successful careers in the PDR industry. So what we've done is we have absolutely proven how effective, and not only effective, but how remarkably effective the video content at Real World PDR is, combined with in-person training. I've never heard of such a high success rate with trainees than what we've created. Not only is it fast, but we're also putting out the highest quality PDR technicians. That's always been a priority for me. I don't want to just train a bunch of guys and dump a bunch of unskilled PDR technicians into the world. I want to create the next rock stars, and I think I'm doing that. Over at realworldpdr.com, I've added dozens of video lessons this year. We now have hundreds of videos representing thousands of hours of repair time and content creation. Now, of course, I'm always looking to evolve and I'm always looking to do better. One thing that we've recently implemented is real-time repair videos. That means I talk you through the repair that I'm doing in real time. If it takes an hour to repair, it's an hour-long video lesson. My members are telling me that this is some of the best learning content that they've ever seen. So you can expect a lot more of that from me in the future. So looking forward to the future of realworldpdr.com. Here's what I see for members. First things first, we're going to create a members-only realworldpdr.com Facebook group. What that means is if you're a member of realworldpdr.com, we will grant you access to the members-only group where we can group learn and I can talk to you guys individually. I know I'm a busy guy and sometimes people get lost in the shuffle. I want to make sure that you know that if you're my member, you are my priority. With that, I intend to do lots of live Q&As with myself. That means if you have a question about the most recent video or any of my content, you can talk to me directly and we can get your question answered on the spot. We're already planning multiple affordable PDR workshops. Some of these are going to be really cool, including Big Smash seminars. I'm going to bring in Big Smash experts, and between myself and them, we're going to show you how we take care of this Big Smash PDR work. Tool giveaways have been a huge hit at realworldpdr.com. I'm going to be doing a lot more tool giveaways to make it even more valuable to be a member. Combine that with the discount codes that I already offer you for most of the large PDR vendors, And there's a lot of value between the giveaways and those discounts already built into your membership at Real World PDR. So my goal for the month of December is to gain 30 new members at realworldpdr.com. Now, if I can do that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna offer a free week of training to one of you. We're also gonna do the same thing in January. So potentially, if I get 30 members this month, one of you are gonna be getting a free week of in-person training. Now, we did that last year and I'm gonna do it again this year. Last year, we did that 2 months in a row, and I fully intend to hit both of our goals this year and be able to do that again. That means 2 free weeks of in-person PDR training with me will be given away. Okay, now let's move on to some frequently asked questions. These are questions that I get in my inbox, text message, and email that are asked repeatedly. One question that I hear pretty frequently is, will you run a sale on the membership cost of realworldpdr.com? The answer to that is an emphatic hell no. The balance of value and cost for the realworldpdr.com program is already weighted so heavily in your favor that it wouldn't make sense for me to discount it anymore. Now, I know that some of our competition have priced themselves just under us. Now, to me, that just proves that we are indeed leading the pack in the quality of the content, meaning that we are providing more value to you. What I'm offering you is all the information that you need to start your journey to a 6-figure career for $2 a day. Now, that's before we talk about all the value-added stuff like the discount codes, the giveaways, the groups, the live Q&As that we're gonna do, the discounts to the workshops, etc. Another question I get quite often, do you do in-person training? Yes. Next question. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do in-person training and I do it quite well, and all inquiries regarding that can be sent to jim@jmdentrepair.com. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Again, that's jim@jmdentrepair.com for all your in-person training inquiries. A follow-up I get to that question often are, what are my prerequisites before you come for in-person training? My prerequisites are only this. I want you to be a member of realworldpdr.com, and I want you to watch through the beginner through the intermediate section. Now, at realworldpdr.com, there's PDR 101. That's for those of you who are just dipping your toe into PDR. There's PDR Monthly. That also contains PDR 101 and all of the content that I put out. Now, we've got beginner, intermediate, advanced, super advanced, and then I've even got some specialty sections in there, like how to use Stanliner tools appropriately, how to set up your retail shop, sales techniques that'll land you more jobs at better prices. But all I need from you is to watch beginner and intermediate. So what that's gonna do is gonna get all the concepts and ideas that you're going to learn in your head already. We're gonna be speaking the same language. So that way, whenever you come for your in-person training, what happens is you already have all of that in your head. You've started learning from home, and I'm gonna be able to accomplish more with you for your in-person training investment. So instead of starting absolutely green, you've had all this time to intake all of this knowledge before you come to me. The idea is to get you making money at PDR as quickly as possible. And that's what's made this system so damn effective. Another question I get is, Jim, hey, can I see a syllabus, a general idea of what we're gonna do day to day in in-person training? Again, hell no. If I had a syllabus, if I knew exactly what you were gonna be doing day to day, well, I'm just telling you that this program must not have been custom made for you. What happens when you come to me for in-person training is I see exactly what you need and I tailor a program to your needs specifically. So no, I can't tell you exactly what's gonna happen, but what I will tell you is that you will leave being a much more confident, much more effective PDR tech. Another question I get that's a little bit frustrating because I've covered it a million times is, what tools do I need to start learning PDR? Even in PDR 101, you'll learn that you need one light, one rod, one scrap panel, one knockdown, one paddle, one length of chain, one dry erase marker, obviously a membership to realworldpdr.com, and the willingness to learn. If you can come up with those things, I can teach you how to do PDR. So thank you guys so much for all the support you've given me right here on YouTube and at realworldpdr.com over these last few years. If you've been on the fence about joining realworldpdr.com, please act now. If you do, you'll be entered in to win that free in-person training with me. Every new member that I get moves me closer to my goal of making this my full-time job. What that means for you is that you'll get more content coming from me. I'll have more time to do live Q&As. I'll have an opportunity to do more giveaways, and really just more time in general to focus on my members and my members alone. Right now, I still spend a lot of time in my shop. So remember, my goal for December is to get 30 new members. Right now, I'm sitting at 4. That means I need 26 of you, just 26 of you for the month of December to hop on and start your PDR journey. I promise you, giveaway or not, it is well worth it. Also, one more thing, make sure if you haven't yet, you listen to the Real World Order PDR podcast. That is a no bullshit PDR podcast featuring myself and Michael Glidewell from Dent Mate. Thank you so much, guys. Let's hope 2021 is a little bit better than 2020, and I'll see you on the next video.